Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Leslie, and honestly this video was totally not planned. I actually was planning on making 2 videos today. So for this video, as you guys can see from the title, this is just me giving advice to freshmen. I thought that a freshman video will be very important because there's so many things I've learned and that I wish I knew before I went into high school. But I'm just gonna be honest with you guys and hit you guys with all this drama. So the most important advice that I'm gonna give you is literally just to not act like you own everything. Don't act like you're entitled, because you are a freshman. You are literally nothing. You are in the bottom. You're just new. Everyone's just kind of getting used to having you around there. So don't act like you're entitled. And I feel like I also did that, going in. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I'm a freshman. But then you just get there, in the first day of school, and you can already feel you're kind of pushed to the side. And honestly, you can't get mad for that, because everyone has been there. The singers who walk around like they own the place, that's because they've been there for years and they started where you're at. Honestly, I'm gonna say this, and maybe the girls who were in that picture are gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I don't care. I don't even think they see my videos. I saw this girl and her friends post this video, and they were all posing all cool and shit, and they were like, high school ain't ready for us. I'm not gonna lie to you, so many people said shit about that. And I'm not saying that to humiliate anyone or sound like a bitch or anything, but girl, what do you mean high school ain't ready for you? You're a freshman, okay? It's the other way around. You're not ready for high school, because you're saying that oh, high school ain't ready for us. What are you gonna do in high school? So many people laughed at that. We were all girl, they have no idea. If they really go into high school with that mentality, they're gonna be crushed as fuck. As the year goes on, you will feel more accepted, I guess. But as time went on, I kind of got comfortable with it. People got comfortable with it. If you know of a friend who's fake as fuck, don't even try to be friends with her. No matter how much you used to love her or whatever, don't do it. I learned to just keep my distance, and it does suck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not a piece of cake, but you also need to learn how to set boundaries. And I'm not saying be a total bitch to them, don't be a bitch, but just don't keep them in your life if they're not doing you any good. And I won't be one of those people who tell you to not get into any drama, because honestly, sometimes without even trying, you end up in the middle of some drama. This year, I got involved in some big ass drama. Friends made up a rumor that I did something with a guy, which is not true, and they told a lot of people that. Basically, we just kept it peaceful between us, and that's how it's been for a while. I don't really talk to them. I'm hoping that whatever drama they have, it just stays away from me, because it's annoying, especially because I remember it was during finals. So everyone's already worried about finals and studying, and not only that, but you also are worried about what so said about you. And honestly, no matter how much you're oh, I don't care, you're gonna care somewhat, because they're literally saying stuff about you that isn't true to other people. And especially in high school, you don't want to ruin your reputation. And I've had a lot of people who came up to me and they were hey, is it true? And I was honest. I'm honestly, no. I'm she made it up. And a lot of people also told me, they're and if it is true, it's none of her fucking business. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that is so true. And if I'm being honest, the guy that she made up that rumor was her ex-boyfriend. But I didn't think there was a problem with dating her ex-boyfriend, because she also dated my ex-boyfriend. Well, she didn't date, but they were talking and they were serious. So I'm honestly, she talked to that guy, I can talk to this guy too. And I did, and he was actually a senior, which leads me to my number 3. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to not date seniors, because I got told that and I was oh yeah, I'm not going to date seniors. And I dated one, and then I dated a junior. Oh, and then I actually dated another junior. So I'm not going to tell you guys not to. It's just not, dating upperclassmen is just really risky, I guess. So honestly, I would say it's up to you. If you guys want to go ahead and date a senior, upperclassman, whatever, go ahead. Just know what you're signing yourself up to. I dated a senior and I don't regret it. And I told myself this when I started dating him and the whole rumor started going around. I told myself, I don't care if we date for a couple weeks. I don't care if we date for a couple months or for a couple years. The time I have with him, I'm gonna have fun. I'm going to appreciate him. I'm going to be there for him. Also, obviously it didn't really turn out good. We broke up after like 2 weeks, and like I don't regret it because I told myself I'd do that, and I did do that. It was 2 weeks and it was short time, but I had fun those 2 weeks. It's all about experience, you know. I want to be able to tell my kids all these stories. You know, I love when my mom tells me stories about her ex-boyfriends. When she tells me, oh yeah, I dated this guy, and then, you know, it's funny hearing those stories and like, mom, like damn, you know. So it's really like I can't wait to tell my kids about the first guy I loved. I can't wait to tell them about the time I went to a cemetery when I was on a date, or the time I went to prom, you know. Like those stories are things that I'm going to tell my kids, and they're going to be like, damn mom, you're cool, you know. Point is just take things slow, because things that you take slow are better in the long run. If you don't want to take things slow, girl, you're either screwed, or you should probably just take a step back and like not date him at all. Like I'm at a point where if I date someone, it's because we're going to talk for a while and make sure that's what we both want, because I don't want to do the whole, yeah, let's talk for 2 weeks and then start dating, because in 2 weeks you don't know shit about a person, you know. Also, just take time for yourself. There's nothing wrong with taking some time for yourself. And if I'm being honest, which is really kind of embarrassing to say since I know a lot of people from my school are going to see this, that's probably something I should do, or I've actually feel like I've gotten better. After I dated this guy, I went straight into another relationship, and that was a mistake because I wasn't ready. So I had feelings for the other guy. It was just too soon, and I've been just trying to kind of find myself, have fun, know your worth. Oh my gosh, that's probably one of the most important advice that I could give myself when I started freshman year, because damn, I dated a guy who, oh my gosh, and I know he's gonna see this, which like I don't want to talk shit either. I felt like he never had time for me, and like he would always be like, oh well, like I'm trying to be successful, I'm trying to like have a life and stuff, and it's like I understand that, I honestly do, but it's not gonna hurt to text me and be like, hey babe, like I'm working, I'll text you when I get out, you know, instead of just leaving me on red or not texting back for like 5 hours and then saying like, hey, like it's nothing, you know what I mean? And I wish I could just go back and know like you deserve better than that, because I was in a relationship where I honestly felt enough for that person. I felt like I deserved love, and that's something that I've never felt before. So when I felt that, I was like, damn, like I am worthy of a good guy who loves me and doesn't cheat and all this crap. I knew that I was worthy of that, and now I feel like my standards are kind of higher, not in a bad way, but in like I know what I deserve, and I'm not gonna take less than what I know I deserve. And that's literally my mindset now, and I've also learned not to settle. Obviously there's gonna be guys who come your way, you know, and I'm not saying physical wise, I'm saying personality wise, I'm saying chemistry. You know, there might not be the best chemistry, and if there isn't, then don't settle. Don't be like, I mean, we don't have the best chemistry, but it's okay. Don't do that to yourself, because from there on it's probably because it's not going to work out. You know, I had this guy who hit me up, and he was really cool, honestly. I mean, he was pretty funny to talk to, but I just feel like the chemistry wasn't there, and I wasn't really attracted to him, and I knew that at that moment I wasn't in the best place to date or to settle, especially for something that I wasn't sure if I wanted. And I straight up told him, you know, and I just told him like, hey, you know, I'm trying to get myself together, it's probably not the best moment, you know, I'm sorry. He's like, hey, like thank you for telling me now, you know. God, yeah, I mean, there's so many things in high school. You just want to have a good reputation, especially your freshman year, because the reputation you make your freshman year will follow you. Because I mean, if you start out as like, I don't want to be mean, but if you start out as a hoe, you know, eventually everyone's gonna know you as like the hoe. Incoming freshmen will start knowing you as that, and everyone will just know you as that. And no matter how much you change, there's still gonna be that like thing, like that little, oh, she was a hoe. So just like be careful, know what you're doing, think wisely. Like honestly, if you know that it's not gonna benefit you in the long run, then don't do it. Don't date someone because at that moment you're like, yeah, but deep down you know like it's a bad idea. Because I did that before. I was like, you know, probably not the best idea, but fuck it. And I wish that I hadn't gone for it. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about some things that I wish I would have known. And if you're a freshman and you're watching this, honestly, best of luck. Be wise, know what you're getting yourself into, know what you're doing, and if you don't, ask, because there's people who have been through it and they can help you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button to let me know, and subscribe to my channel. I make beauty, lifestyle videos, and apparently chit chat videos, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.